Hello everyone, it's Deb with Findsofthencfoothill. It is Friday, February the 7th, the end of the workday. And I'm so happy. I am making my way out of Charlotte. I wanted to get on the outskirts before I did this vlog, just in case somebody cut me off or did something really ugly that made me say something ugly. You don't need to hear that. So now that I'm in better traffic, a little calmer traffic, I thought, we can do this. So I want to talk today about my pre-retirement checklist for the next few months with September 1 as my projected retirement date. So I've been making a list, checking it twice, making sure I am not missing anything. And if you don't hear something that I need to be doing between now and September 1st, please tell me, because I'm winging it. Okay, so with that, the first thing is, in January, I had my physical. So I can check that off. February, March, my husband and I have decided to see a financial advisor. We thought, because we've always managed our own money, we thought we can do this. We retire now and be okay. But some of our friends who are retiring says there's a lot of benefit to talking to a financial advisor. Number one, they can be that second opinion as to, are you truly okay financially to retire? And number two, they can help me decide how to move my money, because I don't know of anyone who retires that leaves their money with the company to manage for them. And I've never really thought about it until now. It actually doesn't make sense to leave your money with a company for them to manage for you. Not to say it's not a good thing, and some people do it and that's okay, but maybe it is a better idea to put it with someone else. So February, March, we're setting up time with a financial advisor to let them tell us what kind of shape we're in and if I need to work past September. Anyway, okay, so that. April, I'm going to start taking my vacation. I have a pretty good vacation balance to take before the end of August. Now this was a little tricky because I am not talking to anyone at work about retiring. I'm keeping it pretty quiet. And for me, when I take vacation, it's normally October, November, December. I don't take vacation through the year. And so if I start taking blocks of vacation now, people might go, wonder what that's all about. So I got to think through that one a little bit and see how I want to do my vacation between now and the end of August. I'm not going to lose it. The next thing, in May, I'm going to enroll in Medicare Part B. I read that you need to do it at least 3 months before you retire, so I'm going to do that toward the end of May. And because I don't know what I'm doing, I ordered a book off Amazon. It's Social Security for Dummies, because I do feel like a big dummy, and so hopefully that book will help me. It was recommended by the AARP, so we'll see how that does for me. So that's May, enroll in Medicare Part B. And then July, I have my last medical screening to do, and I will have all of my screenings and my exams for this year done. Now, I still have some medical issues. I suffer from rheumatoid arthritis, and because of a fall I took about 1.5 years ago, I have a lot of sciatic nerve issues. So that's something that's going to live with me for the rest of my life. Whether I retire this year or in 20 years, I'm still going to have to deal with those issues. So I'm not going to let that persuade me to continue working for the benefits. In late July, I'm going to go ahead and start the retirement process with my job. You have to give them at least 30-day notice. Now, this is for the benefits group. You have to give them 30-day notice so that they can begin the paperwork, and you need to decide how you're going to do your money. Are you going to leave it with the company? Are you going to move it out? Which is why we are seeing a financial advisor now, so that I can make those educated decisions come July. And then the 1st of August, that's going to be the hardest thing on my checklist, is I'm going to tell my leadership that my retirement date is going to be September 1. And I'm not looking forward to that, because I feel like that's it. That's the final step. There's no turning back from that point, because when you tell them you're going to retire, they immediately begin the process of replacing you, or in better words, backfilling you. They begin that process. So I will plan to tell my leadership the 1st of August, give them a month's notice to put someone in my place. And then through the month of August, I'll continue to take my vacation. I'll tie up loose ends that I have going on, transition any work to whomever's taking my place. Most likely, because I want to leave quietly, I will probably take vacation the last week of August. Just because it's going to be pretty hard on me. I will send an email out to a list of people who have really impacted my career through the years, people that I really adore, respect, and love. I want to send them an email or give them a phone call and just say, I love you, and I wish nothing but the best for you in your life. Stay in touch, because I want to know how you're doing. So I will do that. But other than that, no big farewells, no parties. They can celebrate after I'm gone. They can throw parties after I'm gone. Woohoo! She's gone. So the one thing I didn't talk about, because I had my checklist set up in 3 categories: physical health, financial health, and then the last, emotional health. Not mental health, because mentally I'm pretty stable. I'm a pretty stable person. But emotionally, I have some things on my checklist for my emotional health. So people say there are 2 things that one of 2 things you should do when you retire. Number 1, don't do anything. Don't commit to anything. Don't do anything. Enjoy the first year of your retirement. You should travel. You should sleep in. You should do just whatever the heck you want to do your first year. And then the second group of people say you should have a plan. You should have a plan. You should have something that makes you get up in the morning and want to do. Now, if you watch some of my other car vlogs, I talked about when my dad retired. He didn't have a plan. And he was very depressed for about a year. A solid year. He was very depressed. So, I'm a planner person. I have to have a plan for my Saturdays. My husband, it drives him crazy. Because by Thursday, I'm going, what's the plan for Saturday? What's the plan for Sunday? I don't like to fly by the seat of my pants. I like to have a plan. So if I'm that way now, I have to have a plan when I retire. So I'm going to go with option 2, have a plan for when I retire. And I'm already working on my plan. So one of the things that I love to do is shop. I love to shop. I love to buy stuff. I have a video, and I keep referring to videos I've done, but I did a video on excessive buying and wastefulness and buying into consumerism. And for me, that was absolutely true. My Amazon bill each month is staggering. It's embarrassing. It's embarrassing. And what I did this past month is I have taken it down to nothing, almost nothing. I bought a foodie cookbook. I bought two ink pens because I use Rocket Books and they take a special pen. So I bought 2 pens, which were about $7. And I bought a Social Security for Dummies book. So my Amazon bill this month should be about $70 instead of $700 or $1,000. Can you? It's sickening. It's sickening. There's so many things I need to do to prepare for retirement, and I spend like I'm 30 years old with another 35 years to work. But I've changed that. I have completely changed my whole thought process on spending. So now what I'm doing to get my business up and running is I'm spending to make money. I am starting an eBay store. And I have a pretty good eye for things. A good example, I bought an Irish sweater at Goodwill for $4.99. And I put it on eBay and I sold it for $45. And I could have asked much more, but for me, it's not about making a bunch of money. It's about me making a profit, giving somebody else a good item for a good cheap price. Everybody wins. And that's the way I look at my eBay store once I get it up and fully running is I make a little profit, someone gets a really great deal, and we're all happy. Because at my age, I'm not out to make a killing. I just want something that's going to keep me motivated, keep me focused, and help me make a little bit of money. So that's why I haven't been spending on Amazon, because every penny I spend on Amazon is money I'm taking away from starting my business. So I've been very excited about that. I work on it in the evenings, and on Sunday afternoons I list, I sell. My husband has been helping me. Oh my gosh. I've been so happy with his support, his doing things for me. Like, he helps me ship. He helps me pack things up, weigh things. He even, when we're out shopping vintage stores, he's even looking things up to see how much they are. And I just think that is so adorable. He really is helping me get my business up and running. And it's just been it's been good for us both. Something we both can do together and really like doing together. So that's my emotional health, is to make sure that when I do retire in September, I'm not sitting on the floor washing baseboards and doing things just to keep from going insane. That I really do still have a purpose and a goal and the excitement of doing something. So anyway, that's my checklist for the next few months as I prepare for retirement. My next goal is going to be to talk to a financial advisor, and hopefully he can give us good news that you're good to go. You're good to go September 1. What a birthday present to me. The best 65th birthday present would be for me to be able to retire September 1. Anyway, I hope you have a great weekend. I'm excited for the weekend. There's some fun things that we have planned to do. And then Sunday, of course, we'll get back in the old mindset of work the next week. But you know what? I only have to do this so many more months. Everything I do now, I'm like, I may not have to do that again. So anyway, take care of yourself. Because if you don't take care of yourself, I just messed that whole thing up, didn't I? Let's rewind. Be good to yourself. And also take care of yourself. Be good to yourself. Because if you're not good to yourself, How can you be good to anybody else?